Hi, this is Kayaker Magic. Today I'm going to show you how to set up poses to sit multiple avatars using my Magic Pose system. This bench has 3 prims so it can sit 3 avatars. I'm going to put 3 copies of the poser script, one in each of the prims. I'm also going to put a copy of the helper object in each one. And of course, I'll need some animations. I'm putting a group of animations, the same group of animations in each prim. These animations were designed to work together, but some of them don't make sense for the right or the left side of the chair. I'll delete the ones that are unnecessary later, but this gives me everything I need. It's an unfortunate feature of all the virtual worlds that you are required to put an animation in inventory of any prim that needs it. You're not allowed to reference them by UUID, for example. Let's close all those windows and get started. I put the scripts in before the animations, so the script never found them. No problem, just hit the Find button and it will find them now. Select one of the poses, press Move to bring up the helper object, and sit on it. I'm working on the poses for the center root prim first. I'm going to skip over all the details of doing all of these poses. For more details on moving and renaming poses, see my tutorial for a single avatar chair. Don't forget that the final step to make the poses permanent is to save them in a note card in the prim's inventory. To set up the next prim, I click on that prim and bring up a different menu for it. The first animation in there is left arm out, which I don't want for the left side, so I'm deleting it. I select the next pose. I accidentally sit on the prim when what I wanted to do was click Move to bring up the helper prim and sit on that. The default position for the first pose is the center of the prim, so the first thing we want to do is move that over a bit. Once you position the first animation like this, the rest of them will start a little closer. Again, I'm going to skip most of the steps of setting up all of the poses one at a time and jump to the end where I'm going to show you this time how to save these animations in a note card. Now that all the poses are set up, I'm going to click on Save and show you the procedure here. Bring up the nearby chat dot in its own window and cut out the lines that the save command gave to you. Find a copy of the note card named MPS Params. Delete anything that's in there. Paste the new text in. Save it. Make sure you're editing a copy of the prim that this parameters file belongs in. And drag the MPS params file into the prim's inventory. Now it's time to perform the same steps on the right-hand prim on this bench. And this is very similar to what we've done twice before, so I'm going to skip most of it again. With all three prims set up with their poses, it's now time to open them all up with the editor and delete the helper prim from each of them. The helper prim tells the system that you're still working on it. As soon as you take that out, the chair should be ready to ship. Let's try it out. Left-click on the center prim, select a pose from the dialog, and left-click a second time to sit. Clicking while sitting brings up the menu. Select another pose. Your position and animation will change. I'm going to try out every single one of them here and make sure they all look good. If they don't look good, you can always put the helper prim back in, edit them again, change them in any order, and save it back into the note card file again. And now I'm moving on to the left side prim and trying out all the seats in that one and making sure they all fit without running into something. Then I'll stand up and sit on the right-hand prim and try out all those animations to make sure they look good. Although synchronized poses for couples is not possible yet, in my next tutorial I'll show you some tricks for setting up poses for couples.